Welcome to the Word of Truth. Today's word is called Perilous Times Shall Come. Perilous times is here. If you look around and watch the news every day, it's a killing. It's a killing or a shooting. I mean, a man killed his ex-wife in the basement of Henry Ford Hospital while she was working. And then somebody got shot on West Grand Boulevard in Linwood and made it down by the hospital. So one died and one didn't have no serious injuries. This is crazy. It's like every time you turn around, something is going on. We got to be prayed up. We have to realize that the enemy is busy. He want to take people out. He don't want nobody to love God. He don't want nobody to praise God. He want people to disconnect from God so they won't be covered. And the enemy don't fight anyone that he already have. Now I'm about to read from 2 Timothy verses 3, 1 to 7. It reads as follows. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power of thereof. From such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with divers lust, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of truth. Now we see, and this is what happening. People are lovers of themselves. People are covetous. People want what other people have, and they have the boldness to go and stick you up or kill you for something that belongs to you. And people are so proud. Some people are high-minded. You know, you can't tell them nothing. They are so prideful and boasters. When you get on social media, people be boasters about what they have, how much it costs, how many that they have. And nowadays, people are more worried about the pleasures than serving God. People are. A lot of people have stepped away from God. You know, nowadays, people are truth breakers. They say they're going to do something, then they don't want to do it. They make a commitment to you, then you don't hear from them. People lovers of themselves. People are selfish. They want to worry about what you could do for them, but then they don't try to see what they could do for you. It's a lot of people out here is just so selfish, and it's just something. It's just really something. And the people who are good, the people who trying to live their life right, the people out there living worldly, they mad. It's like, hey, you do what you want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. I don't knock on nobody, what nobody else got to do. But dang it, don't try to rain on my parade either. Because I'm God all the way. I am not denying God. During these times, it makes me want to go closer and closer to him. I don't want to stop loving him. I don't want to separate myself from him, because I know the only way I could get to where I want to get to is through Jesus Christ. If I want to get to the kingdom, I got to go through him. I can't go through no worldly pleasures. I can't go through nobody else. I got to go through the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I'm going to make sure I stay close to him. Boy, just think about it. It's so many people. And nowadays, you can't trust people that's close to you. You can't trust some people in your family. We see that. He said people are disobedient to their parents. Blasphemy. People are blaspheming God's name. That's crazy. Some people are unthankful. You do stuff for them. If you can't do something for them now, they forget about all the stuff that you did. Some people are just very unthankful. And see, the enemy, he appears as an angel of light. Now, if he want to get next to you or get something out of you, he appears as an angel of light. And that's why you have to be careful, because he will act like he cool with you. He'll try to make amends just to get you. But you got to be careful, because you can't keep going back in the same thing. You're dealing with the same demon. I'm like, God say he show people, he tell people, but people don't want to listen. And that's when people get caught up. And that's when people lose. And that's when people fall, because they don't want to listen. The enemy, he's a deceiver. Yep, so I just want to encourage everybody to keep your head up and stay in prayer. Prayer without ceasing. Pray in the morning, pray in the noon, and pray at night. Pray throughout the day. Pray for your children, for your parents, for your relatives. Just pray. Just keep praying. Pray over your body, over your finances, over your health. Just keep praying. Pray without ceasing, because this is the time that we got to get closer to God. You can never get too much God, because that's who we need. We can't get to where we want to be without him, and make sure you be alert and watchful. If something don't feel right, then you got to take it that it don't. Follow your intuition. Follow that small, still voice. When the spirit is trying to lead you, don't trust that person. Don't go to that place. Don't do that thing. Because God would never steer you wrong. And before you make that big step and that big commitment, you better think about it twice. Now, I know this message is going to touch somebody. You got to think about it twice, because you're going to be sorry if you make that big step. You're going to be sorry, because we have the decision not to go backwards. If you keep ending up right back in the same circle, it ain't nobody fault but your own. You got to stop going in that circle. You got to break that mold. You got to break the chain that the enemy have on you. You have to break it. The enemy is a great manipulator. He don't want you to win. He appears as an angel of light. He wants to suck you in. And he probed to find your weakness. And whatever your weakness is, he'll try to provide it so he could get you. So you better pray about it. You got to pray before you make any commitments, before you walk into something that it'll be hard for you to get out of. And then you cannot blame nobody for you. If God is telling you not to do something, and if you're not using enough discernment to say, I bet not go that way. I don't care how it looks. Because whatever that you need, that's what the enemy do. He will probe. And whatever you need, he will try to make it available to you. He want to get you on his territory. He want to get his hands on you. He want to control. Think about it now. Because people, they do stuff, then they want somebody else to pay for the things where they don't want to listen. You got to be careful nowadays, because people are out here scheming. It's wolves dressed in sheep clothing. So be alert, be watchful. Never stop praying. Never stop praying. Never, ever, ever stop praying. And God is saying in verse 5, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. If you know anybody like this, like heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, traitors, fierce despisers of those that are good, those people without natural affection, truce breakers, disobedient to their parents, unthankful, unholy, lovers of themselves, covetous. If you know people like this, turn away from them. You can love people from the distance. But see, you fighting for your spot in the kingdom of heaven. And you can't let nobody, I don't care who it is, keep you from going to where you need to be. Because it's every man and woman for himself. So make sure that you stay committed to God. Make sure you pray without ceasing. Stay in the word. Make sure you hang around people that's positive. Know who labor amongst you. You know, if people negative, don't want to have good things to say, or always starting stuff, you know, gossip and always starting stuff, it's always, you know, drama going. You got to separate yourself from some of these people. You have to make sure you know what's going on in your circle. You have to make sure and say, hey, this is my life, you know, and it's every man and woman for himself. I got to make sure I keep myself good. I got to make sure I keep my spot in the kingdom of heaven. Don't let nobody make you forfeit your spot. So some people you got to let go. And sometimes it's family. Sometimes it's close family. But you got to do what you got to do to keep your peace, your sanity, and your spot. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep praying. Especially the enemy want these kids, our youth. You know, somebody, a 15-year-old was found in a cemetery with a mask on and some gloves. I mean, this world went crazy. You know, a man in his 70s, I think he was in his 70s, you know, killed his girlfriend. Well, did he keep the girlfriend or the man? Because she had another man. I mean, come on now. This world done went crazy. People are going in every day. It's a shooting every day. Somebody was at the repast. After somebody died, somebody came in and shot 100-something times. The lady was on the news and you can hear somebody shooting. The newscaster, she was sitting up there talking, the news reporter, and they were shooting. This world done went crazy. This is the prayerless time. This is the sign of times. Jesus is coming soon. His return is soon. Get ready. Make sure you do what you got to do. If you got to let people go, then you got to let them go. You got to do what you got to do. You can't worry about what people think, what they say. You can't worry about that. It's every man for himself. So if you want to make it to the kingdom of heaven, you know, don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody put a bump in your road. You're going to lose friends. People going to talk about you, but long as they don't touch you. Like Jesus said, sticks and stones may hurt your bones, but names will never hurt you. You know? Let people talk. Let them say what they got to say. But long as they don't put their hands on you, and you have the power to protect yourself, to defend yourself physically, because God got you spiritually. God loves us and he wants us to make it. But the times now is crazy. You can't trust people nowadays. You can't trust some people that's close to you and your family. You can't trust everybody. I'm like, Lord, I don't trust everybody. If God tell me don't trust somebody, I don't care what nobody say. I ain't trusting them. You know, I'm sorry. I am not jeopardizing my life and the people I love for no person, place, or thing. You know, I'm serious. I love God more than I love any person, place, or thing. You know, and that's how we supposed to be. The enemy is the God of this world, and he want everybody to fail. You know, he had like a jealous ex-lover. He jealous because God sent his son to die for us. He got kicked out the kingdom of heaven, so he don't want us to be able to get to the kingdom of heaven, to the place that he was kicked out of. So he's jealous. He is envious. He don't want us to mend our relationship with God. He want us to forfeit it. He want us to fall. He want us to go backwards. He don't want us to go forward. And he don't want us to go higher. And see, God say, Jesus said, if you follow me, you going to be persecuted. They're going to be after you because they was after me. They after me, so they're going to be after you because I'm in you. And the enemy is not going to fight nobody who don't have nothing worth fighting for. So if the enemy fighting you, that means that it's something inside you, something that God have for you. And the enemy trying to prevent you from getting it. But make sure you keep pressing, keep praying. If you got to cry, cry. Cry to God. Go to him 50 times a day if you want to. It don't matter. You can never go to God too many times. You can't never have too much God. God said, come. Jesus said, come, all those who are heavy laden with burden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon thee and learn of me, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. He said, come, I'll trade you. I give you I give you my light. I give you my peace. I give you my rest. You could be yoked to my peace, to my rest, to my strength. He said, I'll trade you. If you're tired, if you're weary, give it to me. I'll give you my strength. I'll give you my power. I will give you my rest and my peace. He said, all you got to do is come, and he'll trade with you. I hope that you enjoyed this message, and make sure that you continue to put God first and keep pressing and keep praying. Until next time, may the peace of God be with you. Peace.